Good morning, everyone. Another interview from Unlock Blockchain with two friends, Sunita and Oscar. Good morning, guys.
Morning.
So, those for people don't know Oscar and Sunita, both they are behind the Future Blockchain Summit that's gonna happen next week. So I'm glad to be in their place. Let's talk a little bit about Future Blockchain Summit. What's the difference between this year edition and the previous ones? Explore what's happening, what's new about this show that I feel like I understood earlier that there's a lot of things to be shared from Oscar and Sunita on this level. Sunita, again, good morning. So you started this event 5 years back now, or 5 editions, let's say. And how do you see this event has been evolving over these years?
Yeah, so this is going to be the 5th edition of the Future Blockchain Summit. Definitely a very special one. It's going to be next month, along with 7 other technology events. Giltex, of course, being the biggest event that we've been running for 41 years. The event is also co-located with FinTech Surge, and we also have a special edition, a rather new event that we're launching. It's called the Xverse, which is focusing on a lot of metaverse experiences at the event. So definitely the show has evolved in a lot of ways. It is in the kind of content that you see at the event. It is in the kind of partners that we have at the show. We have some amazing lineup of companies, amazing projects exhibiting and sponsoring at the event. We definitely expect the whole blockchain community to come down to the event this year. That is how I feel it's going to be a really, really exciting time for everyone in the community to be there. The show was launched 5 years ago, keeping in mind the blockchain strategy of the country. Of course, that was established, that was implemented, and since then it's evolved into a lot of other areas. I think this year we are, I can safely say that we are the most diverse and comprehensive blockchain event, going into a lot of different streams, from Web3 to metaverse technologies to and applications, and of course core blockchain technologies on its own as well. So I don't think there's any other event over there that's as comprehensive as the space.
I do agree, Oscar. Looking into how the event business is evolving, and what was the influence on the blockchain community on well-built, let's say, event organizer or Dubai World Trade Center in general. So I can feel that we could, as blockchainers or as a community, I could feel like we had kind of influence, because I see things that usually are not common in the business. So you're building a lot of partnership. I can see Future Blockchain Summit incubating almost a lot of events as well, helping. It's becoming the platform where you're putting all stakeholders together. I can name few: Crypto Oasis, different event organizers, TDFi, and many others. So how this is happening?
I think the blockchain community and the crypto community is extremely unique in that everyone is so friendly and positive towards one another. I think in many ways, blockchain in general attracts a lot of people that are different, and they unite in that, in going against the mainstream, and everyone is positive towards each other. And here at the World Trade Center, we are very fortunate to be at the center, the anchor of what has become the crypto month. And our biggest partner, TDFi, is going to do Investors Lounge again this year, and the pre-show VIP speakers party is being done by Crypto Oasis, and Kitco has become a very central partner for the Future Blockchain Summit. They're coming in from the US and Canada, and they're bringing a lot of influencers like Altcoin Daily, Bitboy Crypto, Coin Euro, Real Vision, London Real, Brian Rose, Crypto Banter with Rand Neuner. I mean, each of these names, they have well over 1 million followers. Some of them have 2 million followers. So, you know, you were around when the Future Blockchain Summit was launched back in 2018. I wasn't, and at that time it was a very government-oriented event with enterprise blockchain and Smart Dubai. And you know, since last year, it has become very much about crypto. And this year, it's entertainment, music, metaverse, and it really is entertainment this year, and I'm really excited about that.
I can freely tell that you're changing the model from the traditional kind of event business or exhibition and to a different or another level of the show business. So I can say that there's a show happening in town, and everybody is talking about. Personally, I'm so excited, as well as the team. We're gonna join with a big crew as well. So hopefully we'll meet everyone there as well. So how do you see the market is evolving in UAE in general, and this city or this country managed to attract so many big names? So I can name many, starting from Binance, even maybe different institution. I can as well name Seba Bank, let's say, coming from Switzerland, having setting his base here in Abu Dhabi. So the region is becoming more and more attractive for blockchain businesses. So how do you forecast this industry, or how do you forecast this industry from an angle of an event organizer?
I think it's so great, with the Future Blockchain Summit, that the whole world comes together, and it's really about seeing what's possible and trying it out, not seeing the obstacles. And with all the companies you mentioned here, we don't know what's going to happen next year, and I love that about blockchain. 6 months is an eternity in the blockchain. And back in the crypto crash happened in May, we were in a worry what was going to happen. And it just bounced back, and everything is as good as it's always been in the world of crypto. And I think that
you can say that this is a lifestyle. It's becoming kind of.
I'd just like to add to that is that, I think being in the place that we are in Dubai, I think the leadership over here is so strong, and such a visionary leadership in that sense, that it actually, the city never stops. They're always looking at, okay, what's going to happen in the next year? What are we going to do different? What are the developments happening over there? So we can't stop. The leadership is not stopping. Why would we stop? So definitely, I think in terms of the opportunities that the country offers, it is unbelievable. And I think that has actually helped us, or rather helped the country create this, Dubai as where everything happens.
There's a perception in the market, and this is something I don't agree personally about, but this is good to mention here, that there's too many events happening, too many promotion and so on. And Dubai is becoming like a marketing stage for different projects, but there's nothing really happening in terms of building, in terms of investment. And here I want to talk about investment. How do you see that? And you talked about TD5 investment launch. So how do you see the investment scene? So I know that one of the biggest investment fund, the crypto fund here, Cypher Capital, from the region to the region and the world as well. So $100 million fund. So this is a big amount. So how about the crowd, or how many fund or VCs do you expect visiting or showcasing during the show?
Well, we have many of the biggest funds that are coming. Animoca Brands was just confirmed with their chairman. I think there's a lot to be said about being the host country that brings everybody together. It should not be brushed aside, the value of connecting people, to be the place where everybody meets in person. Not many places can say that, and that is a very big part of investing and being able to attract funds and to pitch your project. So I definitely think that this is the ground zero of many projects getting launched. This is where they get announced. This is where they get promoted. And this is, the job that we do.
Are they getting fund, Oscar, here? Are they getting money from VCs here?
Well, I think this is, this is where the deals originate from. This is where the first introductions are made. I find that very exciting to be the ones that introduce people for the first time at events like this.
So, in my previous experience, I think last year, so different investment firms or different VCs, they used to have pitch stage. So startups were pitching on stage live, and many of them started from Future Blockchain Summit as well. Yeah. So I second what you were talking about. So previously you talked both about the influencers joining. So you're setting up an international show now. So tell us more on numbers of companies maybe, or space booked, or and how many people do you expect to visit this show this year?
Yeah, I can definitely tell you about some of the amazing names that are coming to the event this year. Of course, we have our partners, TD5, who is a long supporting partner. We are also hosting the Investors Lounge for blockchain as well as for fintech. In addition to that, we have some amazing companies like Binance, we have FTX, we have OKX coming to the event. We do have some really reputed, I would say they are more in the compliance space. You have Chainalysis, we've got Elliptic coming to the show, CoinFirm. What is really nice, like I mentioned earlier, is that the range of companies at the event. So we have some really cool metaverse projects from Japan. We have from Korea coming to the show. And of course, foundations as well, in the blockchain space. It is a very interesting mix and a very comprehensive mix of companies. I think the fact that we are a show that's co-located with a lot of the other technology events, it obviously puts us in a stronger position to get technology heads from a lot of different verticals coming to the event. And we're expecting over 100,000 visitors to come and attend this year. So it is going to be this place to be in.
Yeah. So do you envision this happening in the metaverse soon?
No, I don't think so.
I don't like it, actually. Not only I don't think so. I don't want it.
Can't replace human connection.
Yeah.
We're in the business of human connection.
Yeah, exactly. So last, before we conclude, are we gonna meet as well government entities showcasing during the show, or as most probably they are just few minutes away because they are in GITEX as well, right? So all government entities are showcasing as well in GITEX. Any specific ones for Future Blockchain Summit?
Well, not just Dubai government, but GCC wide. There are huge pavilions from the Gulf countries, and the Ukraine deputy minister will be speaking a few times at the Future Blockchain Summit. And we have the Swedish government, the Slovenian government representatives. These are for the Future Blockchain Summit. They're part of the European Blockchain Partnership on the first day of the Future Blockchain Summit. But I'd really like to highlight that we have OG Arabian Prince, the founder of NWA and producer of Straight Outta Compton, the first street rap band. He's coming to speak on his company called MD DAO.
I can see his eyes smiling, right? He's happy with that.
So happy, so happy. And he's coming to perform with Scott Page, the original prog rock band. They'll be performing with, he will be performing with OG Arabian Prince, the seminal street rap band, at the Future Blockchain Summit. And I mean, it just goes to show you really bring together people from all walks of life.
Amazing, amazing. Thank you both, ladies and gentlemen. Everyone, 100,000 possible attendance. The biggest name in the industry. Exchanges, on-chain analysis tools, VCs, and so many during Future Blockchain Summit. So don't miss it. Have a good day.
Thank you.
Thank you.